Okay, everyone, welcome back. This time around, I spent about 3 nights at the Royalton Chic Punta Cana, and I just wanted to share with you my thoughts. All right, everyone, when you step into the lobby, typically most reviewers will tell you about decor, style, and so forth. I'm not that dude. I will tell you this: check-in was easy, the people were nice, and overall, the campus was clean. There was some renovations going on. I get it. I was under the assumption this was more of an entertainment hotel, but most of the entertainment, if it wasn't canceled, finished by 10 p.m. So at that point, you either had to figure it out or go to sleep. So just note that. All right. This is definitely one of the things everybody wants to see, right? The hotel rooms. Well, I had a ground level room, and as you walk in, you have the whole bathroom right to your immediate left. It was well maintained and updated, but so many glass doors. For what reason, I don't know. But overall, a great space. I travel alone most of the time, so it worked for me. As you can see, I pack heavy. But here you go. You have a nice bed set up. You have a nice lounge area, manicured grass. But you would think with the lights under the bed, you would have entertainment. No entertainment in this hotel. So a little bit of a letdown. A little bit about me. Once I pay for an all-inclusive hotel, I'm not looking to dish out more money. But here, I got a little gazebo hut by the pool, thinking there would be a pool party. There really wasn't. I also bought a bottle of vodka for no reason but to entertain myself. I did have friends I was going to run into here, so I figured why not get the party started. A few of them had their birthdays within the same week, so we figured to celebrate. I, of course, got to the pool early, so I figured why not celebrate early. Cheers. Now, this was a peak, you get what you paid for scenario. I didn't pay a lot for this day, and I definitely didn't get a lot for this day. Here I am entertaining myself and kind of feeling the vibes out while my people were still on their way to the pool. And I must say, there was nothing going on. And I was a little disappointed because at this time of the day, it was supposed to be a pool party, but I didn't see any setups for anything going on. So cheers to me. As far as the highlight of my stay, after this routine of water fitness that most hotels do, they initiated an adult water balloon fight. And I'm not kidding. You know, you add the foam, you add the large oversized beach balls, but they gave us some actual water balloons to start pegging at each other. It was pretty fun for the brief time, but like I said earlier, this was the highlight of my stay at Royalton Chic. Was a adult water balloon fight in a pool, and thankfully the sun was out. More people did turn up, but once this party concluded, it's like everybody disappeared. And this is a smaller hotel, so you kind of wonder where everybody went. But again, enjoy the footage. There wasn't a lot going on, so this is the most I really wanted to share because I really didn't have my GoPro out because there wasn't much of a review after this today. All right, towards the end of the water balloon fight, I just had some fun with random strangers, pushing them into the foam, making connections. That's what I typically do on my travels, but it wasn't nothing serious. It was a good short time, but when you're spending a few days here and there's no itinerary for entertainment, really, it was a little disappointing to say the least. But enjoy the views and enjoy the rest of the video, and leave positive vibes towards the end. Later. And here's my boy with his friends. A few of them were celebrating birthdays, as I stated earlier. So we're just having a formal cheers, enjoying the moment as the day concluded. We all went our separate ways to enjoy the evening that never happened. So on my last day there, I decided to head to the larger pool, which was actually a lot deeper. So if you're not above 6 feet, I wouldn't recommend walking around the middle of that pool. Like typical hotels, they had the obstacle course, slip and slide, which I thought was cool. But going through my camera, I did find this little gem here. This was about a 5-minute video, but I chopped it up to about less than a minute. It's just me just meeting regular people at the bar towards the end of the day, getting the last few rounds in. Obviously, like I said, there wasn't much entertainment, so I created my own. If I only knew where these people were from. Some were from other Caribbean islands. Some were from Midwest America. And of course, me just gabbing it up because, what else is there to do? But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Get a little snapshot of this hotel resort. I mean, overall, it's not a bad resort. I just wanted a little more entertainment throughout the day. Didn't get what I was looking for. Would I come back if they decide to reshape their entertainment piece? I would consider it. It is a nice hotel, but just not my cup of tea when traveling alone and looking for entertainment. And just for the record, I don't use chasers for tequila, but because the sun was facing that bar directly, those shots were hot. So you definitely need something to drink it down with. So don't judge me. Later.
Fucking A. That's crazy. I'm not even mad at it.
And finally, what's a trip to DR without some shots of Mama Juana? I did try to help out the local vendors. I know they're trying to do a side hustle and do what they got to do, so I respect it. They were all trying to sell me things, but who isn't really, right, at these resorts? But I did get to enjoy some time with some of the employees and take a few shots before the day was over with. As you can see, the employee was trying to duck the shot, but why not, right? YOLO. Later.
Cheers.